Hello, and thank you for tuning in to the Utmost Performance YouTube channel. I'm your host, Mario Ariave. Michael Phelps. That's probably a name that many households in the United States and probably the world know. A very decorated athlete, the most decorated athlete in Olympic history, has more gold medals than anybody has ever won in Olympic history. Caleb Dressel. Probably a name a little bit less known. Many folks probably don't know who he is, but I'm going to venture out and say that at the next Summer Olympic Games, many people will probably know who he is. Why am I bringing this up? The other day I was watching television, and which I don't do very often, but there was something good on. It was the 2017, it was the Swimming World Championships. And it's not something that I had normally seen on television, but I love watching competition, and so I began to watch it. And me, myself, I didn't know who Caleb Dressel was either, but I quickly got to know him because as I watched a mixed gender relay, the 4x100 meter, where the United States won a gold medal, Caleb Dressel, in winning that gold medal, became the only athlete to ever win 3 gold medals in one night in an international competition. So nobody had ever done that before, not even Michael Phelps. At the closing of these world championships, Caleb Dressel equaled Michael Phelps' record of 7 gold medals for the competition, which Michael Phelps had also done back in the world championships in 2007. Why am I giving you guys this story? I think it's important for us to understand and realize that we need to take ourselves a little bit less seriously a lot of times. Even a guy like Michael Phelps, a guy that's won so many gold medals in his career, a guy that's enjoyed so much success, even a guy like him, he was hardly mentioned during this broadcast that I was watching. All the attention was on Caleb Dressel. Caleb Dressel's 20 years old. He's the next thing. He's the flavor of the month. He's going to be the one that everybody is going to begin to talk about. And for all of the hard work and for all of the practice and for all of the things that Michael Phelps had to sacrifice, he would probably begin to tell you that his time in the sun, his time being successful, his time being in all of the publications and everybody on the tip of everybody's tongue was very short-lived. I think that's a lesson that we can all take with us. I'm not saying we need to slough off our work. I'm not saying that we need to take ourselves less seriously. But what I am saying is this: be humble and be ready to be here one day and forgotten the next because someone else comes up behind you. Don't take offense at that. This is the way that I think about it. Michael Phelps established a legacy that somebody behind him is going to come and at least try to equal, or better yet, overtake. And if it wasn't for his role in all of this, would a young man like Caleb Dressel even believe that 7 gold medals in an international competition was even possible if it wasn't done so before him? But again, let's let our shoulders down. Let's go out and let's be the best version of ourselves. But let's remember, let's not get too caught up in ourselves. Let's not get cocky. Let's not get full of ourselves, because at some point, even if you're at the top, at some point that time will be short-lived. It will be over and you will be replaced. And we're easily replaced. Caleb Dressel may come in and overshadow Michael Phelps. And we would think to ourselves, nobody will ever take his place. And here comes a guy a couple of years later that is ready, maybe willing, maybe able, time will tell, to overtake that place in sport, in swimming, in United States Olympic folklore, and just one of the most famous athletes in the world, Michael Phelps, and take his spot. So if we do that, what does it take? It takes less focus on others, more focus on ourselves. Let's be the best version of ourselves. That's all that we can do. That's all that we have control over. We cannot control anything else. As much as Michael Phelps may want to hold on to his records, he has no control over this young man, Caleb Dressel, and how many medals he's going to win. He has no control over how Caleb's competitors will swim against him to keep him from winning medals or allow him to win medals. See, as we begin to unravel this, there are so many variables that are just out of Michael Phelps' control to be able to hold on to that top spot as the best swimmer in the history of swimming. I'm not saying Caleb Dressel is going to overtake him. That's not what I'm saying. Please don't read into that. What I'm saying is it's possible. It's always possible. And are we okay with that possibility that we could be replaced? See, that makes us work harder. That motivates us in a good way, not in a selfish, nasty way, but in a good way. We want to build them up. They want to build us up. We're in community, and that's how we get better. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Thank you for tuning in here. And if you want, go ahead and give this a subscribe so you don't miss any more videos. Scroll through and watch some old videos where I go through some other content that I believe that you'll find value from. I've also, for those of you that prefer audio and don't want the video, maybe I've got a podcast out. If you go to iTunes and search A Champion's Mind, where you can grab some episodes there, subscribe to that as well. Got a Facebook page by the name Utmost Performance. Also have an Instagram account, Utmost_performance. Lastly, if you just want a one-stop shop where you can get all of the content that's being put out and it all goes to one place, go ahead and visit the website, utmostperformance.info. In addition, there's ways that you can reach out and you can contact me in case you've got any comments or questions or concerns or anything like that about this video or anything else that I've put out, or if you just want to reach out and say hi. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day.